Glory, glory, Man United, a club with 20 league titles, 12 FA Cup victories and a 3-time Champions League winner, is bound to sing a song about glory. It's obvious. It's an anthem that was the reflection of the greatness of Manchester United. And I say was, with reason. The current state of the club doesn't quite reflect the same glory. And that is why you see the Old Trafford faithful dejected and heartbroken every single time now. Its Premier League standing isn't flattering and not being in the Champions League is rather disappointing. Their only chance at silverware now is the FA Cup. But there too, they will be facing a very formidable Liverpool side that is hard to beat at this moment. But it's not just the fixtures lined up or the results over the last few months. The club is dealing with a problem of another kind, a Gen Z one. Manchester United is battling a social media meme fest lately. About a decade ago, I would have never anticipated any of this. Memes were not a thing back then. And more importantly, Manchester United wasn't going to be the butt of all jokes too. The once formidable side is now subject to mockery. Not just by fans, I can still get that. Fans have a way to tease and even cheer or probably, poke a bit of fun to support their sides once in a while or even taunt the competition. But imagine being mocked at on social media by rival clubs. That just spells a whole new low. Premier League club Fulham FC recently posted a video mocking United's captain Bruno Fernandes on TikTok. Not any player, though that's just as bad, but the captain Bruno Fernandes, and on TikTok, a platform reserved for these very memes. In the video, Fernandes is seen going down during United's 2-1 loss versus Fulham in the Premier League game. The purpose of the video was to mock Fernandes for diving dramatically and rather unnecessarily. Fulham's words, not mine, and that's made one man very furious, manager Erik Ten Hag.
I didn't know this, but if they did it, I would say it is not right. It is absolutely not right that a club makes such a statement because it is totally out of order and they were wrong, so they should apologize for this.
Ten Hag clearly doesn't find this funny and is demanding an apology, but you can't help finding this just a little bit hilarious. It's not like Fulham created the moment. It was Bruno all by himself, exaggerating his fall to get a free kick. And after claiming he was injured, Fernandes can be seen walking away rather comfortably. And it was this very injury that Erik Ten Hag claimed was severe. After becoming a meme fest, the same Fernandes was back for United's FA Cup game against Nottingham Forest. Fernandes was at the receiving end of many robust challenges from the Forest players. He was even heckled by the opponents on multiple occasions. The picture of a player having his hand around Bruno's throat, of course, is splashed everywhere.
You see opponents are targeting him, and especially after Saturday when he had the knock and they see it. And then I feel the referee should protect him there. They had to change at the start of the game because it was so obvious they were looking for him.
Referee protecting a football player. Not often do you see managers saying that. Yes, you can argue over poor decisions, of course, but in football, these things happen. And players play rough, and maybe that's why Bruno Fernandes and Manchester United have become fodder for memes. This is the same club that had Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand in defence. The same Vidic who was admired by United fans for his aggressive play. The same club which had Eric Cantona and his kung fu kick, Roy Keane, who tackled Erling Haaland's father, Alfie Haaland. A tackle so vicious that it ended Alfie Haaland's career. Now, don't misunderstand where I'm coming from. It's not cool being too violent, but that's not my point here. Manchester United, once revered, feared club. A club that intimidated its opponents is being mocked today. And with a fierce clash against Manchester City coming up just this Sunday, I fear for United and its fans. Has the theatre of dreams turned into a theatre of comedy?